Welcome to Stillworks and Brewing. My name is Randy, and this is the channel that's all about home distillation and brewing. Okay, so what do we got for you today? Today, I think we're going to do something real fun. They used to sell a salted caramel whiskey, but I ain't been able to find it, so I figured I'll just make my own, right? Hey, your own is always better, right? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make our own caramel, we're going to use our own whiskey, and we're going to see how this turns out. Okay, so we got 1/4 cup of water in the saucepan, and then we got 1 1/4 cups of sugar, just plain house sugar. We're going to start warming this up and melting it, and then we'll just let it do its thing. Just try to leave it alone, and that is so hard to do. Okay, so let me get this done. I'll check back in a couple minutes. Okay, so we have that boiling, as you can see, but if you get any sugar crystals up on the sides above where the sugar is, just take a wet pastry brush, just dip it in a little bit of water, and just kind of push it down a little bit. Yeah, just get a little bit in the water. One of the things I could say is have everything ready before you even start when you're making your caramel, because you don't want to let it get away from you, because what we're looking for now, and it should take right around 30 minutes, we want it to start turning that amber hue, okay? So that's where we're at right now. Turn it up just a little bit. It should be kind of like a rolling boil. And if you have a white plate, you can just take a real little sample of it, and then alright, if you can see that, it's getting a real nice caramel hue to it. Now, you don't want to stir it yet, but you can shake the pot just to kind of move it around a little bit. So she's getting close to being done. It's getting real close. Getting real close. So I'm getting ready to pull it off the heat. Okay, I'm pulling that off the heat right now. Okay, now this next step you gotta be careful of, okay, is we want to add in a 1/4 cup of water. Now it might boil up. That sugar real hot. So we just want to add this in slowly. That looks real thin now, but it will thicken up. Okay, so what we want now is add a 1/4 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And a 1/4 of sea salt. Okay? Alright, so what we want to do, stir this all in. Okay, so what we got to do is let's let this cool down, and we're going to move over to our next step. Okay, so our caramel is pretty much cooled off. Let's put some in our jar here. Try not to make a mess. Look at that, ain't that pretty? We are going to go right there. So that's 1 cup of caramel. See how pretty that is? So, what we're going to do after that, I got some, I call it a 4-grain whiskey that I made. So it's about 80 proof in the bottle. It's very delicious. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish filling the bottle up with it. So probably what I'll do is fill about the 2-cup mark, because I just want to get that mixed up. This is going to be good. It takes more to mix it up than I thought, though. Okay, let me finish filling it up now. And I bet you just let that sit for a few days, shake it up every once in a while, get all the sugar incorporated in there, and then, yeah, see, it's all dissolving. And that is going to be fantastic. Okay? Alright, let's give her a little try here. Ooh. I mean, you got a nice sweetness to it. I sure can taste the caramel in it. All right. That is delicious. Damn. Now that is good. That is really, really good. That is, I think even after a couple more days, let that all do its thing. Wow. That is an enjoyable drink. I hope you try it. You'll really enjoy it, especially if you like caramel. It wasn't too awful difficult to make. I was a little bit nervous about making the caramel because what I've read and watched says it can really get away from you. But I think the best thing for you to do, like somebody said, have everything that you need there so you do not step away, because if you step away, it'll bite you. Alright, this was fantastic. One left thing to say. Hey, we'll see you next time here on Stillworks and Brewing.